get back out live to Vatican City this morning in Rome. Thousands of people gathering to mourn and honor Pope Francis, the 88-year-old Pope, passing away overnight after battling a series of health issues in recent months.
From the start, Pope Francis stood out, known for his humility, his compassion, his deep connection to people around the world. And this morning, millions of Catholics are reflecting on his life, his legacy, and what he meant to the modern church.
Chris Sadeghi is joining us here in studio this morning. And Chris, Pope Francis, widely credited with kind of revitalizing the church during a time of global change. This is an impact that is felt again among the billions of Catholics worldwide and the millions here in North Texas.
Yeah, Mark, a lot of significant reforms during his tenure, and we got the announcement overnight just about 5 hours ago that after a long hospitalization to begin the year, Pope Francis did pass away at the age of 88. As we take another live look at the Vatican there and the Catholic followers really filling St. Peter's Square to begin the mourning of Pope Francis. It comes just one day after they packed that very same square to celebrate Easter Sunday, and the Pope made a surprise appearance. The Vatican Camerlengo, Cardinal Kevin Farrell, who has past ties to the Dallas Diocese, made the announcement of the Pope's passing this morning from the chapel where the Pope lived. The Pope has long suffered from lung disease, was admitted into the hospital back on Valentine's Day, and he spent 38 days there. But as recently as yesterday, he made that surprise trip through St. Peter's Square in his open-air vehicle, much to the delight of his Catholic followers. This video is from him taking part in the Easter celebrations before a big crowd there. He also met briefly with Vice President J.D. Vance yesterday during the VP's trip overseas. The two exchanged friendly greetings despite some past disagreements over immigration. Now, less than 24 hours later, the world saying goodbye to Pope Francis. His 12-year tenure was marked with significant reforms of the world's largest church, making it more inclusive and progressive. For the cardinals taking part in the conclave to elect a new pope, they will have to decide whether they want the next leader of the church to continue with those reforms or return to more traditional doctrine. We have reached out to our local diocese here in North Texas for their reaction, and we'll be keeping our eye on the Vatican for all the latest news and developments. Dia and Mark, back to you.
All right, Chris, thank you for that. Now, the Catholic Church is preparing for a papal election, also known as a conclave. Historically, 120 cardinals under the age of 80 take part in the process led by the Camerlengo. As you just heard Chris mention, that's Cardinal Kevin Farrell, who was Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Dallas. He served here in North Texas from 2007 to 2016. Appointed Camerlengo of the Holy Roman Church in 2019, Cardinal Farrell was one of Pope Francis's most trusted advisors. Right now, he's overseeing the Vatican, leading the College of Cardinals until a new pope is elected. So here's how the conclave works. In the past 15 to 20 days after a papal vacancy, the cardinals go to the Sistine Chapel, where they take an oath of absolute secrecy before sealing the doors. They vote by secret ballot, one by one, saying a prayer and casting their votes until one cardinal receives 2/3 of that vote. If the cardinal accepts, he will choose a papal name and be dressed in papal vestments before coming out to the balcony at St. Peter's Basilica. That's when the trademark white smoke signals to the world that a new pope has been elected. On WFAA Plus right now, you can watch a WFAA special featuring extended interviews with Fort Worth Bishop Michael Olson and a historian from the University of Dallas. Stay with us on air, online, and on WFAA Plus as the Vatican provides more information about what comes next after the Pope's death.